welcome back to my channel. Today I'm having a girls night at my house. I'm inviting my girls over. I'm cooking. We're gonna have girl talk. I actually have some shrimp going, some broccoli, chicken. So we're gonna be baking, well, I made for my guests chicken and shrimp alfredo, which is bomb. So I'm just waiting for my guests to arrive and dinner's almost ready. Oh my god. Hi girls.
Hi Jay.
It's good.
Are you ready for us?
Girls night?
Jay,
What's for dinner?
I'm gonna just sprinkle a little bit on my plate.
You put the spice in there? But I put more in so it.
No, I wasn't a part of this, Morgan. Where was I? Where were you? I wasn't. You allowed.
Alright guys, so dinner is almost served. I'm about to have a girl talk with my girls. This video is in partnership with knowyourgirls.org, so we're going to be talking about some things. I hope you guys enjoy. Let's get into this conversation. So, do you get checked up for like your breasts and like
my feminine necessities?
Parts?
Yes. So actually I just found a primary care doctor in NYC. And I like her. I cannot pronounce her last name, so I will not try. But I did definitely just get everything checked and I'm good to go. But it's the scariest thing because my grandmother went to stage 2 of breast cancer. And it was pretty scary, but you know, it's kind of hereditary, so I just try to keep an eye on it.
Okay.
What we did learn, which I had no idea about, is alcohol actually increases your chances by what was it?
20%.
20%.
Really?
Like 2 glasses or more a day.
I know.
Water? But no, I had no idea.
Yeah.
About that. Actually, you know, to be completely honest, I'm not that well read on like breast cancer as far as like the causes, what can increase your chances, even being fully aware of all of its effects. I know like in my family though, I don't think many of us, not to say it can never happen, but when I look at my mother, my grandmother, my great-grandmother, breast cancer hasn't been around. But when I do go to the doctor though, I do chat with my doctor, like, all right, check me up, feel me out, make sure everything's functioning, everything is good, juices is flowing.
Right, make sure everything. Do you know how to check yourself for breast cancer?
I don't.
I don't either.
Do you?
I do. I do.
How?
Only because my grandma taught me. And like I said, she was kind of scared, so we all were scared. And because she has all granddaughters and 2 grandsons, it was kind of like a necessity for us to learn.
So is your grandmother the only one in your family?
Yes.
With who had breast cancer?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
As far as what she knows, because my great grandmother is passed, so yeah.
Wait, so how do you check?
Okay, so
well, you know, see, I don't know what I'm feeling.
Exactly. I mean,
it's just chest.
Don't let the pad fool you. But you lay down on your back. It's always best to do it when you're at your best, like, relaxation. So straight out of the shower is always good. You lay down and you just kind of like go around like this. Yep. And you feel, and you do it about 3
what
to 5
times.
What am I
You're
feeling
feeling
for?
like a lump. Or like a more, so have you ever felt like a lymph node behind like your ear or in your neck?
I feel bone, yo.
I'm not playing with her.
When I had like a cavity, I had a lymph.
A lymph node right here?
Yeah, is that the same thing?
Yes. So it's like it fights off infections.
Okay, yeah,
but it's not going to be the same in your breast area.
But you're looking for
something that you would feel as a bump that feels uncommon. You know?
Okay, so as long as it don't feel like, you know.
As long as you're not feeling a lump, small.
Now, what I do know is 3 different ways to test. So you have your, you know, the way you feel. You can do the MRI, and then you can also do something else.
Okay.
But I don't know.
Oh, we should research.
I always go to my I just let my doctor do it. You know?
Do you want to look up the 3, since your phone is out, you want to look up the 3 different ways we could probably check for breasts?
You can go to knowyourgirls.org.
Ooh, knowyourgirls.org. Okay, now.
I need to follow them. Do they have an Instagram?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, I love this. Know your girls. Today, black women in the U.S. are about 40% more likely to die from breast cancer than white women. Wow, I did not know that.
I found you guys. I found
Look at all
you.
these beautiful black women.
Love this.
I know.
What's their Instagram?
Know
Know
your
your
girls.
Oh,
Mhm.
I'm starting out of breath. How about y'all?
No.
Okay.
She hyperventilating.
I'm getting nervous.
You know, get
Okay, here's
knowledgeable.
an interesting one. It's a health resource. It says 7 tips for being your own best advocate.
Okay.
1, trust what you know. No one knows more about your body than you do. True. Not your partner, not your family, not even your doctor.
That's good.
So just kind of being aware of like what your body is telling you. That's important. 2, get familiar with your insurance.
Because
That's
I have
something
no
people
idea what
forget
my
about.
insurance
Yeah.
does. It's through my school, so yeah.
See, I'm still with my mama.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that covers everything though.
Yeah, it
Like,
does.
that's right.
Yeah.
My school forced me to get insurance.
Oh wow, I remember being at FIT. They forced me to get insurance through the school.
With the school, yeah, I just like applied for. I like to deny it or reject whatever.
They
To
won't
opt
let
out.
me because I'm not from in-state, so I don't
if
have.
you get hurt here,
Yeah.
that's what I had to do at FIT too.
Oh, yeah, I opted that out. Okay, 3, be prepared. Let's see, preparing before an appointment can help you feel calm and make the most of your time. So what does that entail? Be ready to provide background about your family's health history,
Okay.
your lifestyle, that includes exercise, diet, alcohol intake, etc., and any medications you take. Okay, so kind of just like
Basically, just
know you,
about my
yeah,
life.
like know your health
Yeah.
stuff.
So the risk.
Oh, you found them. Great.
Yes.
Okay.
Good job, Jay.
So age of course, women in their early 20s can get breast cancer, and black women are more likely to get it at an earlier age. Age at first period, when women start having periods before age 12, they have a higher risk of breast cancer than those whose periods start after the age of 14.
What? How old
How
was
old was
I?
I? Like,
11.
Wow.
I was
What grade
11
are you
years
in
old.
11?
I was in the 7th grade. I was walking home from school.
oh wow.
Wait, I think I was definitely
younger.
in the 7th or 8th grade.
I
Yeah.
was.
I was in the 7th grade exactly.
I was too.
It was right before my.
I can't remember what age exactly, but
Yeah, I was definitely
Yeah.
definitely before.
I can't remember what word I'm looking for, but to know we're so much at risk, you know, just being regular,
yeah.
is kind of scary.
Or just being a female.
Because
being a female
as well.
100 times more likely than
Yeah.
guys.
I mean,
So,
no
yeah.
matter what your race is, I definitely say that you check frequently, no matter what it is, even though we are at a higher risk. I feel for all of our young women, you know, to be exact, because a lot of them are getting their periods at a younger age, and I know that it says that under 14, you know, you're kind of more at risk, right? Or was that 14 and up?
12 and under.
So having periods before age 12 have a higher risk of breast
Yeah.
cancer, and those whose periods
Right.
start after
After
age 14
Yeah.
is a lower chance.
Right.
Which, woo, I mean,
what age? What is the average age to start a period?
I don't know.
I believe
And
it's
got
like
a niece.
11 through 13.
Okay.
Jewish heritage, they have a higher risk.
We out.
Current or recent use of birth control pills. Using birth control pills slightly increase the risk of breast cancer, but the risk begins to drop when you stop taking the pills and over time return to that of someone who never took the pill. I'm on birth control, not gonna lie. I don't take the pill, but I'm sure it has some of the same hormones in it as a pill. I don't think I'm gonna stop though.
I stopped taking birth control. Oh, not the I sip the air. But I stopped taking birth control because I met someone, as far as like a younger woman, who just kind of she convinced me that it's not necessarily needed, and that's just my personal preference and hers as well. I don't knock anybody else who does it, but I like where her headspace was at when I was introduced to her, and I've been perfectly okay with not being on birth control, but I was, and I did the shot and the pill. So I've had both experiences, and I'm okay with being off. I really am, but I see what.
Me personally, I just feel like I like the control of my periods. Like, I don't like to. I'm not against having periods every month, but I like not dealing with it. Like not having to worry about that.
A definite benefit. Trust me, something that I do miss. But also I have something interesting. So I'm looking at the Instagram for the Know Your Girls. And I wanted to just clicked on a random post, the one that says each of us is whole and self-sufficient, but together we all are a community. But we do have somebody who commented underneath, and they were like, why only black girls? Y'all think y'all have an answer for that?
See, this is my, this is just gonna come about girl talk. Don't y'all find it interesting how it's only problematic when black people have something for themselves? Like, I feel like it only when it comes to black people, when we want to gather or congregate or have something to say, this is for us, where it's an issue for people. Think about other communities, like Jewish communities, even Asian communities, whether it's Chinese, Japanese, Korean. They have a lot of things for them, and no one ever raises an eye to say, well, why do y'all just keep that with y'all? Like, why is it only y'all?
Right.
It's only an issue when black people have something for them. It's like, look, sis, we not against you, but can't we just have something for us? Let's build something for us.
And this is just more so something that it's something that's informal. Like it's something that we need the information on. You get what I'm saying? Like it's not nothing where we're trying to separate ourselves.
Because statistics show that we're at higher risk.
Yeah.
We don't want to be at higher risk. Like, you know,
that's not something that we're like, oh my God. Right.
So like, why is it an issue that we're educating our women, our community? That shouldn't be an issue with people. Being for black women, for black people, doesn't mean you're against anybody else. This is just like, sis, I'm for me and mine. That's it. I'm gonna root for you too, but let me just make sure I'm good. That's how y'all make sure y'all good first as well.
Right. And like
that's how I read that situation every time, no matter if we're talking about breasts, and then we're talking about like education, prison reform, whatever it is, like people in their white tears, like, stop crying. Stop it. The tired of 2018. Like, wipe those away. I don't care.
Like, just like Jayla mentioned, she has a younger sister. I have a niece. So I'm looking for them. I'm trying to figure out this information for her. You get what I'm saying? I'm living for her now. She is now who she looks up to, and she is now who I am trying to move forward through life. So if this is something that could hinder her or affect her, I need to know about it. Point blank period. So if it's why black girls, why not black girls? Okay. That's the question that I expect.
Be careful.
Don't I need the cork? Yeah, it's not going. I don't have a cork.
No, you should be able, that thing should let you be careful, please. If that pop on you, you know how many people die?
What?
Yeah, people die from corkscrews like that.
She said die.
No,
why is it always us? Where's the knife? Get the knife. The knife.
Oh, please be careful, y'all.
I think I need the corkscrew.
Wait, move your hand.
Look at me.
Don't break my light. I gotta move out of here.
Look at me.
Morgan!
What'd I tell you? Did it hit you?
No.
Did it hit you?
There you go, Jayla.
No.
Where'd it go?
Behind us.
Y'all, people die from those.
Where's Saul? Philip?
No. Hey Google, how many people die per year from opening up champagne?
Wow.
Sorry, I don't know how to help with that
Thank you, Google.
Like what? First off, she fake.
Okay, so I did want to share something with you guys. I have 2 college graduates in my present right now.
Y'all
last
heard
and
that?
final cheer is please give a shout out to our fighting women of breast cancer. Not yet have they won their battle. They haven't won their battle, but they will, because they're walking in the glory of God.
Ooh, cheers.
Woo-hoo. Cheers to them.
Okay, so it was one more thing that I read. It was having children. Breast cancer risk is slightly lower for women who gave birth to a child by the age of 35 compared to women who never had children or had their first child after 35. So you increase with breast cancer if you have kids after 35, and if you have them under 35, your chances are slightly lower. Which I feel like, I wonder, like, what is that?
Yeah, why?
Like, why?
And you know, that's crazy because, okay, yeah, we can wait till you turn the camera back on. Because to be honest, I am not, you know, in a rush to have my kids. So it's just kind of like, are you saying that because I don't, you know, rush to have the kid, I'm still putting myself at risk to be a breast cancer, what's it called? Not an applicant, but a breast cancer.
At risk?
Yeah, am I putting myself more at risk to be a breast cancer?
But not even that. With having kids when you're older, you do put yourself more at risk.
For a lot of things.
Yeah.
I get that. It's just that more so like, I don't want kids now, and who says I want them later either.
I'm fucking dead. I mean, that's true. I mean, our generation is definitely more going into the direction of
older.
But I'm going to have somebody's children.
Don't get it twisted.
Okay.
Are we recording?
Yes.
Okay. Jesus.
I mean, you go.
I'm gonna have somebody.
What are y'all's like thoughts on that whole age bracket having children thing when it comes to breast cancer?
Not more so about breast cancer that I'm worried about. Like, I have faith in God, and I feel like what happens. So you can try to prevent as much as you want, but what's going to happen in your life happens. So I do believe in that. But it's more so the risk of having kids later that I'm afraid of, because I know right now that's not what I want for myself, and I'm so career focused, and I see myself being that 32 to 35-year-old that's getting married and having kids later.
Right.
I just personally see that for myself. Now, I don't know what's in the cards for me, girl. Now, if I get married in like 2 years, I'm rushing to the wedding. But I do see myself, waiting a little bit longer.
Yeah.
So that does worry me. Like, well, like when I get older, like, will I still be able to have kids? Will something be wrong down there?
Yeah.
Because I chose this option for myself.
Because you chose, got you.
I think my perspective on having kids has definitely changed within the past year. Family has become such a big. Family's always been a huge important component in my life, but after losing my dad, family has been like, oh my God. So when I'm thinking about bearing children and even like passing down legacy or just kind of keeping family like intact, I'm for sure, like, it was never a question about having kids. It's always like when I have kids.
Yeah.
And when I'm now thinking about like my grandparents, who obviously are older, like getting older in age, having have lost my father and him not being present, it's like I'm going through this thing of like, well, somebody has to be present, and like I for sure want my kids to meet their great grandparents.
Yeah. I
bear that loss, and I want to make sure that I don't bear that loss again. Like, I don't want to miss out on not only me growing up, but watching my kids grow up.
Right.
Because my dad won't see that.
Right.
And I'm like, Lord, like I want my grandparents to see it. Because that's the next. My grandfather was the closest thing now I have to a father figure, at least. So maybe earlier for me, to be honest, to have kids. Obviously, whatever God has in store, because God already done flipped my shit upside down. I said, look, wait, I was not ready for this. I mean, it's not a joking matter, but for real, like, God really flipped me upside down. So I, of course, still follow in his way, and I trust him. So ultimately, whatever he decides, but how I see it planning out is definitely earlier than later. Girl, he done tripped me. I still talk to his ass like, for real? Like, for real though?
I'm definitely in the middle. I don't know. I'm here or there. I won't, of course, like, I don't know. I won't be against it if it happens, and I won't be against it if it doesn't. And that's just me being honest. So I'm playing the role of life that follows. So
I think what's so important to me, both of my parents are separated, remarried, and I really want a strong marriage. And I know you can't predict that. You can't predict people, but it's so important to me that I find a partner that wants to stick with me through thick and thin, and especially when bringing a child in the situation, because, you know, I dealt with the, oh, I must be with my dad for Christmas, I'm gonna be with my mom for Thanksgiving. You know, I don't get to have that. I didn't get to have that in the same household, and I 100% don't want that for my children. So I think those are things that I think about, like, oh, like, will this person be a great, you know, father figure? Like, it's so much that goes into it that it's like, yes, I want to have kids, but girl, who I'm having kids with, honey, bitch, we had drank to that. Okay. For real though.
No, really. And I totally agree. I want a best friend. Like, we ain't even on that topic, so maybe we can do a video on that another day. But to be honest, I have to have the full thing. I want the full experience. I want the finished sentences, all of that extra what comes with the mushy crap. So
I'll finish your sentences.
Let's just pray for good health, because that's mainly what we're here for, is to discuss ways to, you know, be on top of your good health. And again, we just wish for promising future endeavors. That's pretty much it, you know. And let's just say that this pasta is bomb diggity.
I'm so sad. The shrimp is so good, but I can't eat many shrimp.
You can't eat what?
A lot of shrimp. And like, I be getting funny. One time I thought my throat was closing. I said, what?
Are you allergic?
No. See, doctor never said that. But I've been paying more attention, and my body has been like not reacting well to seafood.
Oh wow.
It's so good.
Well, give me your shrimp.
I ain't trying to die.
I already stole one from her.
She got all the dang on shrimp.
You put it in my bag.
Look at, she got like a good 5,
I do
6,
know.
7,
I know.
8 shrimp.
I think
Eat them.
So as we finish up our dinner and having girls' night, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching to the end. I know these types of conversations can be hard to have, but they're important. For more information on risks and how you can stay on top of your breast health, visit knowyourgirls.org, and to watch another video from me, click right here.